Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna be drawing some characters in a made-up universe that I just decided to make up today because today is Wednesday and we have free will. They can't take that from us, okay? So we're gonna use it. We're gonna use it all. Let's get into it. Alright guys, getting right on into it, I want to take you guys through my mental process as I was creating this little character here. Well, both characters, but starting off with this little guy. I'm going to be naming him Tote, as you will see later, so I will refer to them as Tote. So initially, when I was thinking about creating a character, I just started thinking of something that I could build the character's identity off of, and so I went to myself as a form of inspiration. And I am the type of person that carries a big bag, and I usually have a few smaller bags within that big bag, and I usually have just about anything that you might need, could need. If there's a possible event that something may come up, I probably have it in my bag. I'm that type of person. So I kind of wanted to create a character based off of that. So Tote, which is why his name is Tote as well. I just started thinking that like this would be a character that would literally have everything that you would need. Like, he goes in his little compartment in the front and he can pull out literally just about anything. I'm sure there will be like some limits to it, but of course this is like the preliminary creation of this character. Things are open and fluid to changing, restructuring, and as always, let me know if you have any like ideas or anything that you think would go with this character. I'm open and I'm willing to change anything. So initially I was thinking like, okay, how am I going to represent that this character is a character that carries a lot? I'm like, will they carry a book bag? Will they have like a little satchel, a little purse situation? Like, what is their capacity compartment, like, you know? So that's why I decided to go with this open chest cavity here. And this is a very unserious universe. As I started to create this character's characteristics, you know, that obviously came more and more clear. I mean, it is a little robot to begin with, but anyways, so they could pull like anything out of this compartment. Even though they're a little small guy, they could pull something huge out of there, and you know, you wouldn't expect it to pop out, but you know, that's just the type of situation they've got going on. And I was also thinking like, okay, so what type of world does this character live in? I wouldn't say that either character that I'm drawing here today are like the main characters of this universe, this world, this scenario. They're just a part of like the group. You know, think of like any show you've seen that has like a group of people that they kind of follow, and like their little adventures, the things that they get into in their daily life, stuff like that. So this character, I started thinking about this character in that world, the fact that it would probably be something like, okay, say if this was like a show or like a comic, it would be like, and something happens, they have to either do like a quest, they have to find something, fix something along those lines, and they get into some mess in between. But you know, as it unfolds and flows out, they always, you know, get it done. Everything is great, or at least that's just kind of the vibe I decided to jump off from, you know, when creating this little guy. So I also, you know, I keep calling him a little guy. When I was thinking about his characteristics, I decided that this should be a little short character, and that they should be kind of clunky and chunky. That's why he's so square and squat. I do like the little floating head thing. I think that's pretty cute, and that is kind of a theme that I also decided to bring into the second character. But Anyways, I wanted him to be clunky and chunky, so that kind of also kind of went with his personality, the way that he looks. So as you see here, I am describing him on the side. I say he's calm and unhurried, clever and practical, near limitless storage, clunky but reliable, and always tinkering. And just another little tidbit about Tote, I feel like since I put the little clever and practical part, he's the type of character where like you just need like some sort of random mechanical knowledge and they know how to make it, they know how to build it, they know how to fix it, stuff like that. Like they really come in clutch in those types of situations. I think that would fit perfectly with their personality. But yeah, they're kind of stick to themselves, and like they will be like in the background just maybe like playing with something, tinkering with something, fixing something, or that's where you'll find them. If you are looking for them, they would be making something, building something, that is their characteristics. And let me know if you guys think that flows, that tracks with how they look, if you change anything. But let's go ahead and get into the second character. So this character here, they're very different from Tote. They're clearly, I feel like it's clear, they're much larger than Tote. I don't have a exact size of which that they are. I don't know how big they would be, but they're pretty big. They're like the tank of the group. They're the big guy of the group. Usually the big one is like more so like the quiet one, the one that doesn't really talk much, but I don't think this character would be like that. They would be big, like a gentle giant type of vibe, and they're very strong and buff. You'll see that I add like some buffness looking details. I feel like there was a myriad of better ways I could have described that, but yeah, okay, we're rolling with it. So this character, they're like very smart and they have a lot of knowledge. Like I think I said like supercomputer knowledge. Like they're very intelligent. But they also like to play their ukulele. They just be chilling, playing their little uke, playing some songs, little musical relief. That's always fun to have. But yeah, I tried to make them look different from Tote. But I tried to make them look like they're in the same universe. Obviously, that is the point. That's why I kind of carried over the little floating head detail. I think that's fun and cool, and I think I could do more with that in the future as I decided to develop these characters and this universe. Let me know if you guys have any ideas on like what I should maybe call this universe. What type of stuff should they get into? What type of adventures or quests or whatever? What type of universe do you think they would live in? Okay, and also let's talk a little bit about the main character. Like, what would the main character look like? Should they be a human? I'm debating on that because I feel like that's pretty common in like shows and stuff. It's like there's usually like a human who's got like animal companions or like robot companions or something like that, or either everyone in the situation, the group, is like a human. But I'm not sure. This might be like a strictly robotic world. I don't know. Let's bounce some ideas off of each other. Let me know what you guys think. I can read you guys Buffy's characteristic. Did I say that this character's name was Buffy? Yeah, they're Buffy because they're buff, clearly. They're a gentle giant, plays the ukulele. They're agile and swift. So just because they're big doesn't mean they're clunky like Tote. They are very light on their feet. They have that supercomputer knowledge, and they are very strategic. Okay, they're very smart. They do a lot of talking, a lot of planning. Like when it comes to the schemes and quests that they're getting into, they speak a lot. They are one of the main speaking characters. Okay, whereas Tote probably doesn't really say that much, or if they do, they're probably saying something kind of like either really like like a lot of nonsense, or they're saying something really helpful. That's how Tote is. That's just all or nothing type of personality. Let me know what you guys think. Alrighty guys, this is the final results, the final 2 picks, the 2 characters I created for today. We have Tote and Buffy. Let me know down below what you think about them, if you loved them, if you hated them. Either way, I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!